Big one-way Fields scrambling. Trying to cut it back. Justin Fields making magic happen. There goes Fields. Touchdown! DeMar DeRozan delivers! And a Wagner. DeRozan!
Watch your head on Kiki. Get up or get out the way.
DeMar can still elevate.
Yo, what it do, Chicago? Welcome back to the channel On The Go Chicago Sports, where we talk all things Chicago sports and sports in general. You already know who it is. It's your boy Mike B, back here to talk some more Chicago Bulls. I hope everybody enjoyed their Father's Day. I enjoyed Mass. I was out there, on the grill, cooking some spectacular. Lit my cigar, just out chilling, enjoying the family and my kids, man. Great time. Now it's back to the content. Draft week is this week, so a lot of content gonna be coming out this week. So make sure you guys got your notice on. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, like these videos. Like I always say, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to go to On The Go Chicago Sports. Before I get into the topic at hand, I want to give a one shout out to the Windy City Digits. They had me on their latest draft special to talk some Chicago Bulls draft talk. It was an honor for me to join those guys and talk basketball. So make sure you go check them guys out, subscribe. Great content. They cover White Sox, Bears, and Bulls. So yeah, man, check them out. And you never know, you might see those guys here on the Go Chicago Sports in a week or so ago. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see some of that good content. So yeah, let's get to the topic at hand. Today's video is going to be about 5 trade ideas for Cobywhite. This one, I was just sitting back trying to find the right trades that I think are realistic, that trade that we can get done for Cobywhite. Cobywhite had been rumored to be on the trade blocks for a long time. He might get traded on draft day. He might get traded post draft day. He might get traded trade deadline day. My honest opinion, I think a deal will happen. But don't get me wrong, I'm not a Cobywhite hater. I think Cobywhite is a hell of a player. I think his best basketball have yet to come. It just, when you look at this team, I don't think, Cobywhite need to go out there and just make mistakes. He's still young, only 3 years in the league. And I think with this Bulls team, there's no room for mistakes. So just off that, I think is why we need a veteran piece to come in to help this Bulls team that knows how to play the game of basketball, that's already established. Because this Bulls team, if you look at it, it's kind of a win now. I know we got young pieces, but DeMar is up there in age. Vooch is up there in age. Zach LaVine is not up there in age, but he's heading there to his 30s. So I think this team is in the win now mode. Yes, they set up for great for the future, but guys like Patrick Williams, he was the 4th round pick, so the Bulls front office going to get him another year or two to see what happens with him. Ayo came in the league and really outplayed Cobywhite. It was just that Cobywhite was the better offensive guy than Ayo, but Ayo still provided on the offensive end, and he was great on the defensive end. Something that Cobywhite wasn't that good at. It was stretches where Cobywhite played good defense, but overall, Ayo was the better player to me last season. So it's like those two guys. You can't really say, well, Patrick Williams can make mistakes, but Patrick Williams was drafted by this front office along with Ayo. And to me, I think Ayo outplayed Cobywhite. And I think the front office probably will give Patrick Williams another year or two to see what kind of player Patrick Williams is. But for us, Cobywhite being that 6th man, I think we need somebody that's really established to come in. to play that role. So let's get into a couple of trade ideas that I got for Cobywhite. Trade idea number one is with the Utah Jazz. No, it's not Rudy Gobert, but it's with for Jordan Clarkson. Now, this if the Utah Jazz are willing to, go into full blown rebuild and we can't get Rudy Gobert. So the next guy, that's I think is gettable is Jordan Clarkson. Why not swap 2 6-man? The Utah Jazz get a young guard that, can potentially, if they move Donovan Mitchell, slide into that starting 2 guard, or he can be the backup guard for Donovan Mitchell, get him go out, make his mistakes, let him reach his full potential with this Utah Jazz. Maybe we can throw in the 18th pick. I don't know if that'd probably be too much for Jordan Clarkson. Maybe we can try to find something else to try to match the salary. I think Jordan Clarkson making $13 million a year. And for the Bulls, we get Jordan Clarkson, who's a proven veteran, reigning 6-man of the year. Somebody who came off a year with 16 points off the bench. A guy who's consistently been great at getting buckets. So yeah, I think Jordan Clarkson will be huge for this Bulls bench. I've been following Jordan Clarkson since the Lakers days. I've been a fan of his. So I think Clarkson for Cobywhite swap, depending on what else you want to add on to sweeten the deal, I think it's realistic. You swapping 2 6-man, Utah Jazz. Like I said, Utah Jazz go rebuild mode. They get their young guy in Cobywhite. We get the veteran Clarkson. Next trade, it's a stretch. It depends on what Portland gonna do. And it's a basic swap, Cobywhite for Josh Hart. Maybe if the Portland Trailblazers looking for another scoring off their bench and Cobywhite, or looking for the pair Anthony Simon with another guard, and probably look to trade Dame Lillard, or they just need another scoring guard so they can focus on trying to get a big man. I think Cobywhite to Portland could be a good pickup for Portland. I know Josh Hart is their best defender, but Cobywhite is kind of cheaper. And then, you send us Josh Hart, a guy who could be our 3-and-D player, backing up Lombard, who got better at shooting the ball, still a hell of a defender. Somebody could come in and, play alongside Ayo, Caruso, and Josh Hart lineup. Man, that'd be a good defensive unit. Good friends with Lonzo Ball. So I think Josh Hart can be a really good piece for this Bulls team going forward. I don't know how much Portland value Josh Hart, but I just think Josh Hart can be a nice piece for this Bulls team. Hell, he averaged, I know it was a lost year, but he averaged damn near 20 points for this Trailblazer team once he was traded to them. So the scoring is there, the defense is there. I like Josh Hart, only 26 years old, can fit in nice with this Bulls team. Another trade option with the Sacramento Kings. This is I got Cobywhite, Trey Brown Jr. signing trade, the number 18 pick, headed to Sacramento for Harrison Barnes. I think the money added up when I did it on the trade center. The money, the trade went to Sess. So I was like, okay, maybe the trade can get done. I think Harrison Barnes making $19 million a year. So this is a deal that can really help out the Bulls with that backup four that we desperately need. A guy behind Patrick Williams. Harrison Barnes with a similar skill set, can really knock down the three. Shot 39% from the three last season. Started in 77 games, averaged 16 points per game. Harrison Barnes would be huge off the bench for the 6-man. Then the Kings, they get a young guard, Cobywhite. That way, if they don't want to choose Ivy, they can go and try to get a forward, maybe Murray or somebody. Trey Brown Jr., who won't hit his full potential with this Bulls team, can go to the Kings and be that player, be that 3-and-D player that I think he can be. I think Trey Brown Jr. got a bright future ahead of him. Just with this Bulls team, like I say, he couldn't make mistakes, or he couldn't really get on the court. So I think Trey Brown Jr. still got some untapped potential. And then you add in another pick. Maybe you can go out, move that pick, or make a selection. So I think the Kings can get a good load for Harrison Barnes for a team that really don't know what they were doing. They don't know if they want to make the playoffs or if they still rebuilding. So I think it's time for the Kings to really move off Harrison Barnes. And I think the Bulls can be a great destination. I think Harrison Barnes will really help us a lot. So my next trade is I got another swap. Two young guys that haven't really found their way in the league with the New York Knicks. Just a straight up swap. Cobywhite for Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish was, I don't know why Tibbs did not play Cam Reddish. Really averaged, only played in 15 games, only averaged 6 points per game. So I don't know why Tibbs did not play Cam Reddish. I love Cam Reddish's game. I think he can be that long wing for us, 6'8", another 3-and-D guy. Can back up DeMar. Never know, can probably be that can move into that starting 3 in the future. I think Cam Reddish got a lot of potential. It just he haven't really found his niche or a team that can really give him the opportunity that he need. And I think with this Bulls team, he get a lot of run being that backup 3. You probably can get freaky with it, play him at the 4 if you want to. So I think Cam Reddish should be nice with this Bulls team. And I know I said young guys can't really make mistakes, but I'm willing to take a fly on Cam Reddish just because he got the tools on the defensive end, and I know he can play. He can play knock down the 3. His offensive game is there, so I know the 2-way is there with Cam Reddish. So the last trade, it's a kind of a blockbuster trade. I don't think it's realistic because I didn't add Patrick Williams in this trade. So this is another trade with the Utah Jazz for Rudy Gobert. I'm cool with Rudy Gobert on this team. I'm just not ready to give up on Patrick Williams yet. I think Patrick Williams got an amazing future ahead of him. This trade package is Vucevic, Troy Brown Jr., Cobywhite, and the 18th pick. I'm not really sold on losing Vucevic. I feel like Vucevic brings what we really need. That shooting, but even though he didn't shoot well last season, but when the defense collapsed on DeMar and Zach, Vooch was always open, and if he would have made those shots, that playoff series with the Bucks could have been different. Rudy Gobert don't bring that, so that's kind of the only reason why I'm kind of not really sold on Rudy Gobert. But I'm not gonna be like if Rudy Gobert don't bring anything as well to this Bulls team because he do bring things on the defensive end, especially when we got two wings that's really not good defenders in Zach and DeMar. So a lot of times guys blow past them, and have Rudy Gobert in the paint would be nice. But like I said, I'm not ready to give up on Patrick Williams yet. I made this trade offer because Rudy Gobert been rumored to the Bulls a lot. So I just tried to come up with a trade package to try to appease Utah Jazz without giving them Patrick Williams, and this is what I came up with: Vucevic, Troy Brown Jr., Cobywhite, and the 18th pick. I don't think it get done. I think the Jazz could probably get offered more, but yeah, it's just a trade offer. I thought I'd try to send the Utah Jazz, or let me know what you guys think. You guys think this is a good deal for the Utah Jazz to accept for Rudy Gobert? So yeah, them are the trade ideas I got for today. Let me know what you guys think down there in the comment section. I will be down there talking to you guys. If you guys got any trade ideas, please let me know. You can comment on the YouTube channel, tweet me on Twitter at OTG Shot Sports. I'm always down to talk. Yeah, man, let's go, man. Draft week is here, man. Thank you guys for watching this video. It's your boy Mike B on the Go Chicago Sports, where we talk all things Chicago sports, and we catch y'all in the next one. Peace.